So, hi, it's Alicia Marcus Barong again from Guided Choices and Chatter Girls. And today I want to talk a little bit about empowerment and how we can help each other be empowered. One of the things that I do through my Chatter Girl program is to do a unique situation of working with mindfulness. And we've had a lot of discussion about mindfulness and children recently in moving it into after school programs, educational programs. Well, 5 years ago when I wrote Chatter Girls, mindfulness was at the center of what I wanted to do. And it really gave me the opportunity to be able to say, let's help children take the uniqueness of the power of their own mind. And so we do that in our Chatter Girl program through different ways, through visualization, through activities, different ways to support what we do that is lifelong for them. So one of the things is people say, why did you call the program Chatter Girls? Well, I called it Chatter Girls because one, we're working with girls, but two, we're also, excuse me, we're also looking at all that chatter within that mind. And you as an adult, don't you sometimes go, oh, I wish I could just get rid of all that thoughts and shut it out. And I do this also with the adults in my program called Choices. But when we're talking about girls, we have to give them a different context of that. And so one of the things that we do is look at the acronyms for chatter. And so I'd like to share those a little bit with you today in what does chatter mean for me and the girls that go through the program Chatter Girls. So we look at the letter C, and we look at it as, when we think of the letter C of chatter, we think of how can we celebrate our lives? How are you celebrating your life right now? And so we want our daughters, the young women that come into our lives, to celebrate their lives in however they want to. Whether it's going to school that day and going, I'm going to celebrate it because I'm going to get a great grade on that test, or I made new friends, or whatever it is that they want to celebrate. The next letter is happiness, happy. You know, sometimes we get up in the morning and we're not very happy. But we have an opportunity to take our own power within our mind and shift it and say, I'm going to work on being happy all day today about something, no matter what it is. And so we have the letter H. The next letter is A for aspiring. To be able to aspire to do something different in our life. To aspire to serve our fellow man. To teach our kids to aspire to be service to others. The next letter is T, and that letter is for truthful. Sometimes it's very hard for our kids to be truthful to themselves, to us as parents, to the teachers, whoever it is, to their friends. And they carry that within their mind a lot of times. And they find anger through that. They find anxiety. So I challenge them to be truthful to themselves. The next T is for the letter of thoughtfulness. I want this group of girls in the world to share thoughtfulness in everything they do, to be able to do something for someone else, instead of just thinking about themselves. Because we know that when we share ourselves with others, we change our confidence level, we change our self-esteem, because it makes us feel good inside and feels that we're worthy to be here. The next letter is E, empowering. How do you feel empowered? This is a tough one. But if we can allow our young daughters to feel like that they have power in everything that they do, we are giving them opportunities that will keep them going the rest of their lives. Because when they learn that the power is inside, they make a difference. They change their self-confidence. They change their self-esteem. We have a responsibility. And that's our next word, responsibility. We as parents have a responsibility to empower our daughters, to empower our children to make a difference in the world and in themselves. So helping them be E for empowered and giving them an R of being responsible. Not just from the responsibility of doing homework or cleaning their room, but the responsibility that they will carry the rest of their lives to change the world. All of it begins within their mind. So as we look at mindfulness for our children from 8 to 14, let's change the chatter that we listen to, and let's give it different meaning. To celebrate, to be happy, to aspire, to be truthful, to be thoughtful, to feel empowered, and be responsible. We have an opportunity to help our children, to give them different perspectives, to give them hope. This is Alicia Marcus Barong. If you have an opportunity to want to help your child change the chatter, check us out at chattergirls.net. Thank you. Changing the chatter. We have that opportunity, and they do too.